And good morning. Here we go. A little after 9 on this steamy Monday morning in Windsor, Essex. Mike and Lisa from AM800 CKLW, the morning drive. And here for a few minutes. How was your weekend, Lisa?
'Twas good. 'Twas good. Nice weather on Saturday and Friday. Yesterday, boo. Too hot.
It was hot
You see me.
yesterday.
Yes. And yours?
Good. Got a lot of stuff done. Something, that I'm going to talk about here. Whether it's going to be bad form for me to do this on the weekend, this upcoming weekend or not. If it's rude, if it's bad form, impolite, we'll find out in just a second. Anything you wanted to talk about this morning in our few minutes together?
No, I'm anxious to hear what you're going to say. But because Friday, didn't we talk about how early is too early to start like yard work?
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. No, it has something to do with yard work, but it's not about the hour.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's get to it. Let's have a good discussion.
Okay. One thing I wanted to mention before we get to that is a very special day today. The Earth is farthest from the sun today. This is the day of the year we are farthest sounds right to me, but I guess it's farthest from the sun today.
Furthest or farthest?
This article on space.com says farthest from the sun. That doesn't sound right. But I mean, they're the journalists. Wouldn't they know it?
I'm going to look it up. Furthest versus farthest.
Yeah, let's do a little English lesson here today on the After 9.
Farthest is used to denote physical distances directly. Furthest is used to denote distances in a non-physical or an abstract way.
Oh.
So it would be farthest.
I get. See, they got it right. So, like, if you say farthest, that's a physical thing you said. Furthest would be like, I don't know, I feel like she's getting further away from me. Like, mentally. Mike, microphone. Can't hear you.
I said yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. There you go. There is your English lesson for today. Bob Fraser saying farthest. So there you go. Bob is a member of the English elite. Okay. Let's get into my little question I have here, and I want to get feedback from people. I have been going crazy trimming trees and bushes and shrubs and all that stuff.
I saw pictures.
Yeah, let me share the pictures. I know it kind of screws things up sometimes, but we'll show you a little sample of what we're dealing with here in my yard. So there is the side. I ran out of yard waste bags. I had to go get like Costco boxes down in the storage area.
Thank God you have tons of those.
Mm-hmm. You know it. And then we got some more too. I'll show you what's going on here too. I was up on my roof trimming evergreen trees that were hanging over the roof, and I bundled them up.
Okay, so these weren't branches that had fallen down because of strong winds. What's wrong with branches hanging over your roof?
Well, I did notice that when these evergreen branches, I just got the new roof from Experts. And when my old roof was there, I noticed when these branches would brush against the shingles, it would damage them a little.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something about like giving animals a way to get on your roof and then get into your house somehow.
That makes sense
might
too.
Be another thing, yes.
Yeah, maybe there's a double bonus to this. I don't know. And there was a severe injury that did take place during the.
Oh no!
Look at that. That was from yesterday, and I'm still here today.
I don't even think that's a cut. It's almost like you drew with red marker on your skin.
It kind of looks like that. Yeah.
It does. Like,
No, that is blood.
what's the white thing above it on your hand?
Oh, I was cleaning the air conditioner coils, and that was like all the stuff that was stuck to them, like the fuzz dust that was still on my hand some hour later, I guess.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Like, really?
I made it in today.
Oh, wow.
Took a suck it up pill and made it in. So my thing is, you saw how much I have. Yard waste day is this weekend.
Okay.
Is it rude, bad form to leave all that stuff on the curb for the yard waste people to pick up this Saturday? I got even more than that, too. I still have like 5 more boxes in the backyard. I got a couple garbage pails filled and some other stuff. So it's going to like take up the whole front yard.
No, I think it's fine. I mean, because there's people who have a lot more than that. Think of like in the fall when everybody rakes their leaves and leaves like 20 bags of leaves out there. I think that's fine. But what I will say is you must present it properly. Bundle it properly. Cut them down to the size that they should be and then tie them so it's easy for them to be picked up and put in whatever they put it in.
Okay.
Yeah, and says the same. As long as you place it out front nicely. But listen, you can't put it out there today to be collected many days from now.
No, I'll wait. It's all on
Okay.
the side of my house right now. This is all bundled. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's
No,
about
it
5
doesn't.
bundles of stuff with rope.
It's too
That-
long.
You can see right here. Look, rope, white rope.
How long are they though?
This is the only one that's sticking out right here. I can cut that down.
Okay.
Because I was going to take it to the yard waste place myself, and Kelly's like, well, why don't you put it on the road if you bundle it? I mean, that's their job.
Yeah. Put it on the
I
road.
just feel
That's fine.
bad.
Why?
It's not, it seems like a lot
That's
of
what
work.
that's what yard waste day is all about.
I know, but okay, let me give you an example from our world. Our job, as well as doing the show and doing this little social media 15 minutes or so, is also to voice commercials. Some days we do, some days we don't. When we find a bunch of scripts in our email inbox, it's like, I thought I was done for the day. I could go take a nap, hang out with Lulu. It is part of our jobs, but it's disappointing to see those scripts come in and know you have to do more work than you normally would.
Right. And you never know day to day what you're going to get, how many you're going to get, yada, yada. You're right.
Yeah. So I just picture these guys coming down the road going, there's a leaf. I'll put that in. Oh, the stick. There you go. Oh, that's one bag. Yep. And then they come on my house like, oh my God, that's the radio guy.
I think where they would be more disappointed is if people don't bundle it or put it together properly. I think as long as it's easy for them to pick up and put in and everything is according to the rules, I think they'd be like, oh, that radio guy is really nice because he bundled it really, nicely for us and the way he's supposed to. Wow, he's considerate. Rather than, oh my God, he's got a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah. I don't know. Do I leave like some Gatorades out there, some water maybe or something like that?
Okay. There you go. That's a great idea.
Butter them up a little.
Yes. Good idea. So what day are they coming?
Saturday is my yard waste day. So I got to deal with this stuff. Lee and I were talking about this, I think when you were off, how she when she gets more than like 3 bags, she's going to the dump too.
Really?
She
Wow.
doesn't like it sticking around. But I'd have to make with all that stuff in my truck, I'd have to make 4 trips probably.
Yeah. No, and I get Leah's point of view too, because if you've got all of these bags and yard waste pickup isn't for weeks, you don't want the bags hanging around. That I understand.
True. Get rained on, then they break at the bottom when you lift them. The worst. Yep. Is that the worst thing in the world?
Yes. Well, what's really bad right now is the smell of garbage cans in the summer heat. Honestly, can we just not do? It's like I don't even want to throw anything out. I'm like, no, don't put it out there. Yeah, it's too early. It's the heat's going to get to it, and then it's going to smell. Oh,
Yeah.
honestly, just
You know,
terrible.
you know what's up there with worst smell in the world? And I did this too on the weekend, cleaning the gutters when they still have the water in them. That's been stewing for a little while.
Yep.
Oh, look at this, Kim. My husband works for GFL. If it's all bundled up properly, they will take it. Some calls, they can get up to 30 bags. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to be near there. And it's bundled.
You're going to be near 30 bags? What are you talking about? You didn't show us 30 bags in that picture.
No, I said there's more in bags.
30 bags?
Yeah, maybe not that many. Maybe 15.
Well, okay. Well, now you're changing the game a little.
What do you mean I'm changing the game?
Well, 30 bags is excessive.
Well, that's what this lady is saying. Kim said her husband, and sometimes they get calls for up to 30 bags. What do you mean you get calls? Like if hey, I got an emergency. I got 30 bags here. I can't wait. Come get them, GFL. Can I do that? Can I, like, a special request?
Well, let's get back to your 30 bags for a second. What is in the bags? Is it just branches?
Leaves, branches, whatnot, and such as, yeah.
Okay. All right. So when you were up on your roof cutting the tree, is that what you were doing? You were on the roof?
Yeah, with a saw.
How are you safe doing that?
Don't fall. Like when you get close to the edge and you look down, okay? Like that.
That's not safe.
No?
That's not safe. I say that to Craig all the time. I'm like, listen, we are no spring chickens anymore. and I know, like, Craig thinks he's like 12. But you've got to really, you can't take chances with that stuff anymore. You can't. Like hanging on the edge and leaning over. That's how stuff happens.
I think I can put 1 foot on the gazebo roof and 1 foot on the house roof.
Right?
And get it.
Right? Oh my gosh. And, I always say, don't do stuff unless I'm home. Like, if you're going to do that, like, because you could fall and no one would know.
That's what Kelly said. Do not go on the roof unless I'm home.
That's
and
right.
Meanwhile, Kelly's on her computer with her headphones on and stuff. If you're even home, you're not going to know I fell. What am I going to do? I'll be unconscious. What am I going to do? I better like a neighbor coming to help me.
Well, you could just say, hey, by the way, I'm going up on the roof right now. Could you hold the ladder? No? No.
It's fine. I can get the ladder. It's just more the falling off thing.
Michelle has a very good suggestion for you. Let the firefighters do it. They do this on the side. They do this on this side.
Pick up my yard waste?
No, they'll cut the tree branches for you.
There's some real high ones I can't get to, and I even had one of those pole things, and I can't get to it.
Do you like going to the dump?
Like, what if I brought the ladder on the roof with me, put the ladder, like, how the peak of the roof, one leg on this side, one leg on that side, then
people
got
do
on
that.
top of it. I know they do that. And they get dead, too.
Yes, they do. There's very serious injuries. But do you like going to the dump? Because my dad is just, for him, I don't know what it is. He loves it. He loves, driving there, and it's an outing. He doesn't do it so much anymore, but this was like his thing. Yes. He loves it. And, he loves the complexity of it, how you go, and there's different areas that you go in. And
it is pretty cool. I think we need another one, though, on the other end of town now. I know it's at Central and EC Row, but I think we need like another one, maybe between LaSalle and Amherstburg or in the county somewhere, because when you go there and it's busy, you're there for a while. And I love when you go up to the booth when you got your stuff and you're about to get rid of your junk, and they ask you what you have.
Right.
What do you got? Junk.
Well, no. Is it wood? Is it paint? Is it carpeting?
What do you
go
got there?
In the
Junk?
toxic?
All right, bin 7.
Yeah, right. How much? They got to even it out. Right?
I'm always afraid of falling in those bins, too, when I'm throwing stuff. Like, I'm going to, one will hang on to my sleeve or something, and I'm going with it.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Oh, I'm sure it has. How about this? Linda says, my husband got stuck on the roof when the ladder fell and had to yell to people walking in Malden Park to get help. I guess bring your cell phone with you when you're on the roof.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. The ladder falls.
Yeah.
My gosh. Hey, again, moral of this story.
Yes.
Don't do that. Just don't do that. There's just ways. There's ways of, getting around it by getting people, professionals or younger people, whatever. I watched a guy was hired by somebody in our neighborhood get up on a roof. He was walking around I'm like, he's gonna slip and fall. Like I know he does this for a living, but there was no sort of secure, just in case backup. I don't know.
Well, I think technically you're supposed to wear like a harness and stuff like that, but
right.
Who actually does that unless the inspectors come by? And what do you mean old? Like I'm too old now to do this stuff, but 45?
Without the proper backup and measures in place, I think, you just never know. And like you say, just like reaching over, that alone.
May I get you and Kelly to be underneath me with one of those things the firefighters do when they throw the baby out the window? Just in case I do fall, I can land on one of those nets.
Yes, or better yet, purchase a trampoline, right? And then, in your spare time, you can have fun bouncing on it. But when you need it and you're up on the roof, move it closer, right? Underneath.
Safety and fun all in one. There's the line for it right there.
There you go.
Like it. Okay.
There you go. So,
all right,
moral of the story.
Yeah, back to the yard waste.
Yes, go ahead and put it out and do it properly and neatly and don't cause any problems for the people picking it up. Okay. And I think you'll be fine.
Okay. All right. And by the way, I sent you this, and we talked about it on the afternoon news when I hosted on Friday. There's a, whatever it's called, free-for-all in South Windsor this weekend on Saturday from like 9 till 5 where you have any unused junk stuff you want to get rid of, you put it on the curb, and people are going around. Oh, I like that. That's Lisa's coffee table. I like that. I got to take that. Yeah,
I did that once. It didn't turn out well.
Whenever I put something on the side of the road, it doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be gone within hours. But this is official this weekend in South Windsor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And there are rules, like you put it out by this time, but you have to take it in by like 4 p.m. Don't leave it all out there.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Will you drive around and have a look at it all?
Nah.
Yeah. Okay,
I'd rather go on Marketplace on Facebook. That seems like the go-to place now to get items, but except, this is free if you find something
Hopefully it's not, I guess it wouldn't matter, but hopefully it's not on a day that there's garbage pickup.
Oh,
in South Windsor, because there would be sort of like.
Well, it wouldn't be. It's a Saturday, so should be good.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
All right. That's it. That's all I got.
Me too.
Sawing, roofing, and yard waste there on After 9 today, and
safety and safety.
Safety first. Don't put a ladder on your roof to try to get higher, or you'll be meeting God pretty soon.
Yes, you will. And don't have one foot on the roof and one on the gazebo. And always bring a cell phone.
Always bring a cell phone is a great thing, or a megaphone. That might work too. All right, Lisa. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.